ShakesBEERience for me is an opportunity to share the words of the greatest playwright with people who have no idea what they're getting into. To even people who go, I've hated every Shakespeare thing I've ever seen in my life.
Drink some wine. There you go.
Cafe Stritch is an ideal place to do the ShakesBEERience. You can come in, know the play, not know the play, want to stay for a little while, want to stay for the whole thing, grab a bite, have a drink. You're in this wonderful environment, and guess what? There's a performance going on in and around you.
This take on Shakespeare is very similar to jazz, where there's a structure, and then we're operating in and outside of that structure. We're not tied to it. So we lay out a theme and then we riff on it. We have Shakespeare as our instrument, so how do we play in there?
Okay, we're gonna have a big, nice swoon there, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically.
You got a big swoon.
I have to say the amount of rehearsal is next to nothing. There's no way of getting around a sort of improvisational quality because we haven't rehearsed it enough.
It's a staged reading, so no one has to memorize lines. However, the work that you do when you're working through the script and trying to craft moments and things like that is every bit as vital and important as when you have a 4-week rehearsal process.
Are we going to open this on the stage?
Yeah, we should start on the stage, and then as we'll sort of move through, find the empty spaces. If something is going on here, let's make the next scene happen over there, and just sort of use the whole space as much.
We've had actors who are incredibly accomplished tell us that they're terrified to be working in this sort of way because it's like, well, what's the blocking here? Like, oh, no, we don't have blocking.
Yeah. San Jose is such a wonderful place. You have almost every culture represented and artists within those cultures. You are living, breathing collaboration. You have opportunities here that you wouldn't find anywhere else. I've always wanted to be in a place that fostered creativity and appreciated that. I think it's important to use professional actors. I would say every one of them would do it for free. And yet the issue still becomes, and it's really expensive to live here. Their skill and their time and effort is worth something. I want to pay them. Yeah! The glorious thing about ShakesBEERience in San Jose is a real company feeling. So a lot of these actors I reached out to, because I met them over the course of my 20 years here, and they all said, really, you're doing that? Yeah, I'll come. It's why they do theater in the first place. Yes, they want to live and breathe and work in a place and support their families, and giving them an opportunity to continue to create and share their artistry with the community is something they really love.
Some of the most touching moments, I think, for ShakesBEERience for me have been when actors have stopped one or both of us after a reading and said, thank you so much for inviting us to do this. And we're like, are you kidding? Thank you. But they say it just helps keep all the tools fresh, and it's just a nice refresher of how important it is to play.
Everybody knows you're reading a line, and they don't care. And they will buy you a drink, and they will let you sit with them, and you're a community. The patrons are used to coming to this place to see something that they wouldn't see anywhere else. Oh, and guess what? Tonight's a Shakespeare play.
We loved it. This is our 4th one.
They've always been really enjoyable. Tonight was just hilarious.
They really brought out the irreverence and the humor.
It's free, and it's meant to be free, because the bottom line is there should be no barrier.
If you have a lot of money, buy a lot of beer. buy me a beer.
Initially, yeah, I wanted to make it, oh, I know that. I know Romeo and Juliet. I'll come and see that.
It was a very, very hot night, and Romeo decided he needed a drink. So he picked up what he thought was a glass of water on somebody's table, one of the customers. It was an entire glass of tequila straight. And he managed to get through the rest of that too, but it was a little hard.
In live theater, it happens tonight and only tonight, and never again.
And here, all go wrong is an end.
Ever. And then once we get them hooked, it's like crack, you know. You want to get them hooked, and then they'll do anything to get it again.